Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and today I'm going to be talking all about blushes. So I'm going to be talking about different formulas of blush I own. I'm going to talk about brushes I like to use to apply blushes, and I don't know, I just think it would be a fun video. Blush, I just love blush. I know when I was younger I never wore blush. I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it looked on my face, but I really think blush makes you look alive and healthy and fresh. I know today I went a little overboard, but just because I wanted you guys to really see it. But I don't know, I just think even when I'm doing a no makeup look for work, like really quick and simple, I always apply blush just so I look more awake and fresh looking. And I also think blush is very youthful. It makes, you know, when you see young kids with the rosy cheeks from running and playing, it just looks like it makes you look younger, fresh, more awake and healthy. So yeah, so today, like I said, I'm just gonna be talking about my blushes and the different formulas of blushes I own. And maybe in this video, if you know, are not a blush wearer, you're interested in wearing blush, maybe you could take some of my tips and tricks and figure out what kind of blush you think is best suited for you. First, I'm going to get into matte powder blushes, which are the most popular blushes, I feel. Even when you go to the drugstore, it's just matte powder blush. You barely see any cream or anything else. And I feel like matte powder blushes work good for any skin type. Especially if you have like textured skin, oily skin, acne-prone skin. People like to wear matte blushes because it doesn't accentuate any like texture or acne. So I'm going to show you guys some of my favorite matte blushes. So this one right here is from Tarte. This is Party. It was a Sephora like birthday gift. I do believe they sell this in full size, but I know Tarte, their blushes are well known for having long lasting like formula. They're made with Amazonian clay. The claim is a 12-hour wear, which I know a lot of people have problems with blush staying on their skin. So I just think this color is so neutral and I think it's really nice. It works well for my skin tone. I just think it's a really pretty neutral blush. Another very popular blush, especially here on YouTube, is the Milani blushes. I have a powder blush. This is in Romantic Rose. It's really pretty. It has like this rose embedded. You can see I use quite a bit of it. The rose is disappearing. This one's like a pretty mauve shade. I want to say this blush is more cooler tone. So if you're doing a cool tone eye look, like the silvers and the grays, this blush would pair very nice with that. I don't know. I just love the shade of this blush. I think it's very wearable and very pretty. This is a blush from Note. It's called Desert Rose. I received this in a BoxyCharm, but I do believe they sell Note on Ulta.com at least. And this one is a very warm blush. It is, I don't know, it has like a peach apricot shade to it, and I think this blush would look really nice on like medium, even deeper skin tones. I just think it's super pretty if you're in the mood for a warm blush, especially if you're doing like a warm orangey eyeshadow look. This would pair very nice with that. And if you don't have this one, even any apricot peachy blush would pair nice with a warm tone eye look. And right here I have the Makeup Revolution, the matte blush. So I have mine in the shade Beloved. On the website it did look more like mauve tone, but in person it's definitely like a very pink shade. But it's such a great formula and I don't hear a lot of people talk about it. It's fairly affordable and I just think it's a really nice blush. I haven't been doing any swatches, but there, it's like a kind of like a baby doll pink. Those are some of my matte blush powder formula. Now I'm going to get into the Shimmer blushes. So shimmer blushes either have like a sheen to them or they have glitter, depending on your preference. Me personally, I prefer a shimmer blush with more of a sheen rather than chunks of glitter. But I think shimmer brushes are good for the summer, or if you're trying to like liven up your face, make it look more dewy, more alive, I don't know. But they do say shimmer blushes do show more texture. If you have acne or are larger pores, it'll bring it all out. So just keep that in mind. Here are some of my shimmery blushes. I have the Laura Geller Baked Blush in Brighten in Tropic Hues. This is also from a BoxyCharm. It's such a pretty color. It's like marbled with different shades. I'll give you a swatch, and it's one of those dome products. And it's right here. So you can definitely see that it just has a sheen. There's no chunks of glitter. It's really pretty. And here's another one from Makeup Revolution. This is more of a bold color. It is one for playing games. So it's also a baked formula. We have the dome. This is such a pretty purple color. I think this one would work really well in deeper skin tones too. Here it is right here. And you definitely have that purple sheen. I think it's so pretty. And this is another one for Makeup Revolution. This is Triple Baked Blusher Peachy Keen Heart. This is kind of like a dupe for the Too Faced. They have the hearts in these type of cardboard boxes. And here it is right here. So in the middle you have like the pink, and then you have the more bronze colors, but when you mix it all together, it's a really pretty peachy pink blush. And if you even wanted to, you could focus your brush in just the highlight side, and then focus your brush right here. I'm gonna mix it all together and do a swatch right here. So this one definitely has more of a golden sheen, if you could see it, but it's so pretty. No chunks of glitter, just a very pretty sheen. As you can see, that's what I'm into. Colourpop blush in a powder formula, and I believe this one is the Kathleen Lights collab. I can't take out the little thing, but I want to say it was stars and moon and sun, something like that. I'll try to link it down below, or let you know down below in the description box. I don't link any products, I just tell you what I get. So this one is a really pretty, like, I want to say like a peachy orange blush, and it definitely has some like gold sheen in it. And here it is right here. It's more of a bright blush, which I think would be really pretty in the summer and spring. I don't know, I'm a big fan of these Colourpop blushes. You do have to order it as a single pan, but you can order these little compacts for $2 if you don't have like a Z palette or anything like that, which I don't have. So I invested in this little compact to keep it safe. And then I have a couple blushes from Wet n Wild, which are super popular, super affordable from the drugstore. Their blushes are just really good. So I have Apricot in the middle and Blazen Berry. Gorgeous. Blazen Berry is one of the blushes I put on today. It's just a gorgeous berry shade. So pretty. Let's see if I have any room anywhere. Put it right here. It's that berry shade with like a gold sheen running through it. I love it. I think it's so great. And then for a warmer tone blush, we got Apricot in the middle. And I'll try to find, and they're just so like buttery and smooth, even when you put your finger in the pan. There it is right there. Okay, now I'm gonna go into cream blushes. So cream blushes, there isn't that many in the drugstore, surprisingly. I would say cream blushes are good for dry skin, normal skin. They're good if you want like a natural finish, like that no makeup look. And if I want to say it's good for mature skin as well. I enjoy cream blushes, but I feel like I have to be in the mood for them. And also a good tip, if you don't know already, is if you want your blush to be long lasting and stay a while, layer it up. Add some cream blush underneath and then set it with a powder blush. Most likely your blush will last longer throughout the day. Here are some of my cream blushes. I have the Colourpop Super Shock blush in No Vacancy. This is a part of the spring line, so this is a coral and it's pretty bright. But it's really smooth and creamy. Right there. It's like a pinky coral. I think it's really pretty if you want like that standout bold pop of color. And with cream blushes, I find them less pigmented as powder blushes. So I don't know, it just looks more natural, more like a natural flush. Can build up cream blushes to get more pigment. Now this one is from Wet n Wild. It was a limited edition, but I believe it's still for sale on the website. This is the Coloricon cream blush, and it's in Rose and Peace. So this is one of those color changer blush. It is a cream formula and it is black. What they say is it's supposed to adjust to your like pH level in your skin and make your perfect shade. I don't know if I quite believe that, but like when I swatch it, you can see the black and then you can see the pink coming through. It's supposed to change with the heat of your skin. So you rub it in, but the thing I noticed with this is the black doesn't really disappear that much. I don't know. I'm kind of not sure about this product. I would have to try it out more. But I do know some people are a huge fan of this type of product. I know that they have that like frog prince makeup, or I forget what it's called. I know they sell it at Ulta where they have a lot of color changing products, like the green lipstick that turns, like changes that pink color. I don't know if I'm a huge fan, because I do feel like I still see that hint of black, but it is a pretty shade. I don't know. If you ever tried anything like this, let me know your opinions on these. And then I have two stick cream blushes. This one is from Wet n Wild. I actually wore this underneath. And it is the Mega Glow blush. And my shade is Floral Majority. I know they have a couple shades of this blush, but this was the more deeper blush. I've been kind of into like the deeper berry tones. It's really pretty. I'm like running out of room. Here it is right here. It's super pretty. And once you blend it out, it's really not that pigmented. I find it would look really pretty if you're doing a really natural look. Even if you weren't wearing makeup and you just wanted to like, if you felt like I don't know, if you feel really pale or you feel sick or you're getting over being sick and you just want to freshen up and look healthy, I think something like this would be really nice. And then this is from Ulta. It's very similar. This is called in Mauves. So it's a little deeper shade. Let me see if I can. There we go. And I believe you can use these products because it says lip and cheek. So they're multi-use products. You could swipe them on your lips, put them on your cheeks, but these formulas are a little more like oily, I would say, or emollient. So if you don't set it down, they might move around on your face. And then I have a liquid blush. This is the Benetint. It's a lip and cheek stain. So I'm wearing this on my lips today, and that's all I have on. And I really enjoyed it as a lip stain because it doesn't feel like a gloss. It completely dries down, and I think it's just a pretty flush of color. Like, you don't have to worry about lipstick moving around or gloss. I don't know, I really like it. And you have the natural texture of your lips. So it's not matte, it's not shiny, it's not creamy. And for cheeks, this also is a really natural way to use blush. You have to work quick when you work with liquid products though, because the problem is they dry down really quick. And say you swipe it on your face, it'll dry like that. Like, you'll see the stroke marks because it's like, it looks like a little nail polish. It has a little brush, and I'll put some right here, and it looks very intense upon application. But once you dab it out, it definitely shears, and it pretty much stains your cheeks. I don't know, I'm actually enjoying this product. This is a little sample I have right here. It looks like a little vial of blood, but I'm actually enjoying this. And this has a nice scent to it. It's like a rose water scent, almost like perfume, but it's light. I don't know, I enjoy it. Now I'm going to be talking about a couple blush toppers. I don't know if you hear people on YouTube talking about blush toppers. Oh, it's too deep for me as a highlighter, but I could use it as a blush topper. So pretty much, like, if you have a highlight shade that is too deep for you, too rosy, too golden, too pink, whatever, you can use it as a blush topper. So you pretty much put like a matte blush on top, and you would just go over it with one of these products. So this is from Soap & Glory Peach Party, and it's a powder highlight, and one of those wheel products with all the different shades, but it's just much too dark for me as a highlight. So I like to use it as a blush topper, which I have on today. So you can make a matte blush a shimmer blush. And it's a good way to use up products that you would probably get rid of. You know, try to make use out of products that you own. And then this one is from Too Faced. It was from the Tutti Frutti collection. I know this is actually my friend Sarah. She found this at like TJ Maxx or Marshall's for $6. But I know on Too Faced's website it's still for sale, and they have a sale which is around $17, which is way too expensive. I feel like keep your eye out at one of those discount bargain stores. But this is the shade Strawberry Sparkle. Smells so good. Definitely has that fruity scent to it, and it's like a stick highlight, but it's too rosy, too pink for my skin type. I know if you have deeper skin, this would probably look really nice as a highlight. The only thing is about this product, you're gonna get chunks of glitter. But it's right here. So it's really pretty for a blush for me. But some people, you know, like you hear people say, oh, that has glitter, I don't like it. But some people like glitter. They enjoy having glitter in their blush and in their highlight. So, I don't know, I really like the formula for it. It has like this silky smooth formula. You don't feel like it's oily or greasy, anything like that. Just really pretty. But you are gonna get some glitter flecks. And then I'm gonna talk about some of my blush palettes. Because if you're new to blush and you're not quite sure what kind of blush you want, and if you don't have a large collection, blush palette may be the way to go, because you can get a few different shades for your different moods or different makeup looks or the clothes you're wearing, anything like that. So this is from Elamar Cosmetics. This is Gabby's brand. She works with BoxyCharm, and she's also Kathleen Light's makeup artist. So we have the little palette right here. These are just gorgeous. So you have like a darker orangey color right here, a mauve pink right here, and then a lighter orangey color right here. I know this palette is for fair light skin tones, and they do have one for medium deeper skin tones. But these blushes just have the most delicate sheen. Like that looks pretty orange, but it really translates nice in the skin. I use the middle one much more. It's just that pretty pink that I love. These two are very similar, but this one's a little deeper. One from Wander Beauty, Dusk to Dawn. It's a blush and highlighter palette. So you would get two blushes, a lighter blush, a deeper blush, and then a highlight. So you could always use this highlighter as a topper for these blushes, which I think is really nice. Blush palette from BH Cosmetics. And they're more deeper blushes. You have this deeper, like almost red berry, and it's matte. And then you have a pink, a deeper pink, and then this is almost the same color as this, but it has flecks of glitter. But I enjoy it, and they're pretty pigmented, and it's a good way to get a different array of colors. Is one I just bought recently, Walgreens. It's like a holiday set. I'm not even sure the brand of it. It was $3.99. You know how they have like the gift sets and stuff? Well, this is the Black Cherry, and it's a highlighter palette and blush, but I thought the blushes were just so pretty. I love these deeper berry colors. And then the highlights, I mean, they're okay. They're nothing special, but I think they would be nice as a blush topper. And I do have a discontinued blush I just wanted to mention in case you guys own it. But the Revlon Charmed Enchantment blush, just if you ever used this in the past, it's a nice flashback. This is a potted blush, and this is amazing. This is my friend Sarah's as well, and I asked her if she had any cream blushes I could use for the video because I didn't own any, and I forgot about my Colourpop one. But I tried this out, and oh my gosh, it's so pigmented, so creamy, such a long-lasting formula. I know Revlon has those cream stick blushes, and I'm really interested in trying those out. The Right By Me one at $15, and I seen Target selling them for around $5, so I'm definitely gonna go check out Target. That's a huge, significant difference. And I forgot to mention brushes that I like to use for my blushes. So these two, I like to use them for cream liquid blushes. This one is a small stipple brush from e.l.f. So I just think it disperses the product so nicely. It has, I don't know, it just works really well for cream, even like bronzer, cream bronzer, it works well with that. And then this one is just, I'm not even sure, oh, it's a small contouring brush. But I just like it because it's small and it's a little more, it's not super dense. But I think it blends out cream products well. And then these are my favorite types of blush brushes. The Morphe one being my favorite, honestly, from the Jaclyn Hill collection. It's JH04. I like the angled shape of it. When I apply blush, I just push it on and it just goes exactly where I want it. And the blush, sometimes I notice with blush, it'll look like it's sitting on top of my skin. Like it's not blending with my skin. I can see the texture. I can even see like the powder blush texture. And I find with this brush, it just smooths it all in and it's the perfect one. Now this one is my most expensive brush. It's from Becca. And it's the same shape, the same idea where it's the angled brush, and I just think it's so pretty for blush. Wet n Wild has one. I think they market it as a contour brush, but that's just what I like to use. And this is a Moda brush, same type, it's just a little bit smaller and a little bit more domed on top. But I don't know, these are just the types of brushes I like to use for blush. So yeah, guys, let me know your favorite blushes. Like, what's your favorite formula? Do you like powder? Do you like cream? Do you like matte, shimmery? I love to know. And what's your favorite all together, your most favorite blush ever, and the blush shades, or even the shades you like to wear. Do you like to wear pinks, mauves, berries, peaches, whatever shade you like? Let me know. Okay, guys. I hope you like and subscribe, and I am testing out the CoverGirl and Olay Radiant Foundation. I've been using it for a few days now. I want to be using it a little longer to get my opinion on it, but so far, so good. I'll have a video next on that foundation. Okay, see you guys soon. Bye.